clean up some golf clubs for the first time this season. They're pretty dirty. We might not get all of them. There's quite a few. I think there's 14. Let's start with the woods here. Got this little scrubber from, I can't remember what that store's called. I don't know, it was like $2. You just press it, put your soap in, and dip it a little bit. Go around in circles, getting all this dirt off of here. This is a Ping 5-wood. I love this club. This is a top 3 club in my bag, I think. It just feels great to hit. It's a 410. 17.5 degree. When you hit it well, it feels so good, just like butter. The face and the head they just look very nice on the ground. The top line is nice. I can't even remember where I got this. Unfortunately, I lost my head cover to this. I had it for quite a few years, and I lost it last weekend. I don't even know where it was. It was like 2 days later I realized it wasn't there. It's probably as good as we can do. But it's a good one. The new Pings, the Ford, I don't even know what they're at now, Ford 30s maybe. They look real mean. They look nice. But I hate this thing too good to get rid of it. We'll dry it off. Using an old shirt for this purpose. I hope you can hear my air conditioner. Planned on that. Increase the ambiance. This will take long enough. It will probably go off at some point. Sorry, I just haven't looked at this in a while. I'm just playing this regular. Alright, next one. Ta-da! Looks very familiar, doesn't it? Well, it just so happens to be a 3-wood, and it's also a 410. See, I loved that 5-wood so much. I was like, well, surely I'll love the 3-wood. I think I hit it like 2 times at Edwin Watts, and if I don't, I think I remember correctly that I hit it like shit. But I bought it anyway. It has its moments. I mean, if you hit it great, and it feels great. But I struggle hitting it consistently. A lot of low 220-yard 3-wood shots. I lost this head cover a long time ago. I've always lost my head covers. Not to my putter though. And usually not to the driver. It's very hard to misplace the head cover I've got on now. saw some head covers at Golf Galaxy the other day that were $150 each. They were themed. There was a couple. What were they? Can't remember the brand. There was some Simpsons. There was some Breaking Bad. Scooby-Doo, maybe. I don't know. It was crazy. $150. That's a wedge these days, which is already outrageous, but all I'm getting is a head cover. Sorry if this is extremely loud. Alright. That thing's kind of hard to misplace, but man, this is a nice head cover. What's this carbon face? Yeah. I don't know if you've ever felt, and I don't know how long they've made drivers with a face like this, but it's almost, I mean, it's soft. You can put an indent with your fingernail pretty easily. This is not my first one. Our last one actually exploded and the face busted open right down the middle. But I was able to send it back, and they sent me another one within a few days. I do love this driver. It's 10.5. It's got standard loft on it right now. This is the LS. It is harder to hit than my last. I had a ping. It might have been a 410, but it hits a lot. I wouldn't say better, but it just suits my eye, suits my ear. It's pretty. Need to cut this shirt up. All right. Got one more wood. It's a hybrid of wood. This club is in my doghouse right now, and it has been for a good amount of time. It is a 3 hybrid, and it is an Adams EXS 220, 19 degrees. I've had this for quite a while. Used to hit it really well, or really consistent. That would be a better way to describe it. And then my swing changed, and just so inconsistent. Very often it's a duck hook. There's just something about this club. It just doesn't work for me anymore. But it's a perfectly adequate hybrid, and it was pretty cheap too. I loved it for a very long time. It's not the club's fault. Some people are only here for a little while in your life. And that goes the same for clothes. Pretty glove though. It's got glitter flakes on the top coat. I do want to get a replacement for it at some point. I really don't even hit it that frequently. Part of that is obviously because I don't hit it very well, so even if I am 220 yards out, it's got to be a pretty, open, hazardless green, because I could duck hook left, and I try to make sure I don't duck hook left and snap shank it. Played a lot of Adams clubs when I was younger. They're good clubs. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a little sparkle in there, maybe. Alright, time to move on. These probably won't be in any specific order. Got a 5-iron, and my iron set right now is the AI Smoke Paradigm. When I purchased these, the black, all black, did not exist, or was not available to me. I would have loved those. These things definitely show their dirt. Definitely haven't done the best job of keeping them clean. So it is definitely probably 50% my fault. I believe this is the first set of Callaways I've ever owned. Actually, had to get this reshafted at the beginning of the season, because I had the curiosity last season to cut my 5 and 6 iron down to I think it was an 8-iron length. I just wanted to see what would happen. It did not work. You lose just tremendous amount of distance, and you can't really control the flight because it's not, you hit at the angle you're swinging. You get some polish for this thing. Let me show you. I got these grips though, and they're all gone. They have some flowers up here, and then there's a little pink flower right there at the end, and that's cute. Yeah, I like these. I actually had to go take my 8-iron. that a crack in the grip. Who knows how that happened. And they didn't have any more. So I had to go with another. I think I went black and gold for the Saints. All right. 4-iron, which is not part of the set, but it is a Callaway, strangely enough. This is a Maverick, Maverick Max is what it's called. This is like their high launch line of Mavericks, I believe. I got this for $40 at golf discount. Came in looking for, or just kind of perusing for a 2-iron or something along a driving iron of some sort. And this is what the guy brought out to me. And I was just hitting around with it. And I just really liked hitting it, actually. So I bought it. And I didn't have a 4-iron because the AI smoke set came with 2 wedges and 2 edges to 5-iron, which I kind of hate looking back at it. This thing, though, it's very handy because, man, you can really get this up. I never had a high launch set or even a single club like I do now that was high launch. I've hit them before, but not consistently. Man, it is impressive how high they actually do get. And I hit it really well. Like, this is a really nice club. It's a bit busy through here for me, but man, it looks cool. You got the double white lines here. That's cool. Give you a little bit more confidence looking down on the ball, which hitting 4-iron is always a bit of a daunting task anyway. Alright, I need to speed this up. This is spending a lot of time on each club. What we got? 6-iron. AI smoke. I do not hit this club well. I hit the 7-iron really well, and I hit the 5-iron fairly well. Never hit a 5-iron like amazing to begin with, so it's pretty good. 6-iron, and there might just be something wrong with because it's been reshafted. I took it to one golf place, and I think I took 2 clubs there 2 separate times, and it just was not a good job. So it's very well possible. I love it recently. There could be something wrong with it, but I find this nigh impossible to get it higher than a 3-iron height. These irons are pretty. AI smoke. It's very hard to see though. This insert kind of, I liked it at first, but it's kind of cheapened on me. I know it sounds like I'm hating on these clubs, and I kind of am, but it's not the club's fault. I shouldn't have purchased these. It was pretty stuck. We've got the A wedge, which is a 46 degree. It's odd. You got an A wedge and a pitching wedge. What is the loft on that pitching wedge? Need to look that up. But hit these at extremely similar distances. So I haven't really figured out what to do about that yet. I haven't played in any competition where it was crucial that I had the clubs that I needed. So I'll float 15 clubs if I need to. Right now I have a lot of wedges in my bag. I do hit this club very well. For my standard quiz. I think I hit this about 135, maybe. I've never really done a session to see what my actual distances are with irons. As you probably have seen in my other videos, I head off the mats a lot, which I really need to stop doing, and that just messes with it. And makes it hard to get I guess an accurate distance. I mean, that might just be completely BS, because I've heard people say that it's a good place to get distances, but the balls just don't fly the same. This is the 60 from Cleveland. This is the RTX 4. And this is another one of my wedge problems. As you'll see, I have an odd gapping, I guess is what you would say. I hit this well. It's just I don't hit it very far. I think the top end of this is probably 80-ish. I don't know, you probably hit a flyer at 90. It's a nice club. It does what it's supposed to do. I have been getting better with my wedges. When I bought these, I was on the tail end of a golf season, and I wasn't wowed, and then I took a long break, and I came back, and pretty much everything about my game was subpar compared to where it was. And so I've never really played these probably to what I should be blaming the club on. But I'm getting my short game's coming back around, and I've hit some pretty good shots with this thing this season already. I desperately gotta change this grip. It is so hard at the top. It is a good looking club though. And I did go in. I've been thinking about getting another wedge. I'm just unsure of the gap right now. So I can't even decide which of the wedges I want to get rid of. This is 9-iron. This is probably my favorite club of the AI Smoke set. Usually my favorite club is the 8-iron. But this goes about 145, 147, something like that. And I think that's more in the range with my normal 8-iron. Or what I would, in my brain, associate with an 8-iron, or kind of maybe the flight of this is more akin to what I'm used to of an 8-iron. And so, it just, I guess, would be in line. Oh no, it's getting dry. I've got a drink over here by the side, so I won't die of thirst. I didn't really get the top of this at all. I think I've done that a couple of times. Got some cool looking irons these days. I keep getting tricked by the Vice Golf iron ad on TikTok where they're like have fluorescent colors, and then I actually went to Vice's website looking for them. I don't think they exist. I think it was just a scam to get me to their site. Man, I have destroyed this 9-iron. It's crazy. I don't know what happened to it. But all my clubs did dump out pretty viciously. Next up, we can get it out. It's gonna be a club that we've already cleaned. Now here's an exciting one. Hold on 1 second. This would be a good advertisement for the Echo stand bag. Not making all this noise. They should advertise it as an ASMR friendly bag. I haven't even thought about that. Get our suds going. This is, it might be my favorite club to hit in my bag. It is my Gap wedge. And it is a Mizuno JPX. What year was this? 919. I love this club. Really like the set too. I still have the set. I let a friend borrow it. This was when I was not really playing. And actually, that's what I ended up doing, was buying the AI Smoke, because I just thought that would be better for my game at the time. And it was kind of a impulse purchase. But I was hitting it really good, and I had played golf with my old irons recently a couple of times, and it was just trouble. And so, thought I needed a new set. Just sell my old ones or hold on to them. There's no harm in having two sets of clubs. They're completely different. That's what I did. This is a beautiful club, though. This set is beautiful. Mizuno makes beautiful clubs, so look at that. These are dirty. Look at that. Run out of slots in my 3 pockets. I keep putting all of them in. Alright. We've got the pitching wedge. So we've got an approach wedge. We have the pitching wedge. We have the 60-degree wedge. Three wedges so far. Oh, the gap wedge. Forgot about the gap wedge. 4 wedges. Spent this whole monologue talking about the gap wedge. I forgot about it. Instant thinking instantly. I like this pitching wedge. It's really nice. I actually like hitting it more than the approach wedge, but they both hit very well. These clubs go far. They're pretty lofted. Or they're strongly lofted, I believe. I haven't looked at the degree chart in a while, but it is down, I believe. I don't think it was much different than the JPX though. I think those are pretty long irons. Another cool grip. Sister to the 60, the 56. Got some suds from another club on it. I have used this club a lot. A lot of time spent in my front yard with this club. It is also a RTX 4. I purchased these on the same day. What was I using before that? I can't recall. Might have been a Vogue. I think I sold it or traded it in. I had an old 58 Cleveland. That like yellow piece in the back, that rubber piece. I love that club though, it was really nice. There just wasn't, I had a 56. There was just no room for a 58. Right now, I've got quite the spread. I've got to get rid of one of them. I really need a 52. 56, so I need the appropriate gapping below that. I really need to look all the degrees up so I can figure that out. 110 to like 113, maybe even 109, man, I really struggle because I cannot hit this 56. 110 yards. Not consistently. Just a bad boy. Mr. Scotty. I love this putter. It's got the red, white, and red. I think this is the Newport 2. 2.5. Got the red weights on the bottom. It's so nice. Very good at medium range to even long range, but it's not great at super long range. Not for me. It has a bit of torque, which at least with my putting motion. Whereas I have another Scotty. It's one of the extremes. When they made the yellow or experimental Scotties, it has like a number like 11. I don't know. It might even fit in a video at some point. But that one is excellent, extra long putts. But it's also a lot more stable because of its size. This thing, I've been putting pretty well recently. I've started floating the putter instead of letting it touch the ground, because I was getting pretty bad at having these dragging backswings. We got the super stroke on this thing. It's had its use for sure, but I really enjoyed the super stroke in combination with these types of heads. Really nice. Gives me more confidence. And I guess I said some things about pretty not friendly about the I Smoke. They're absolutely great clubs. It's my only problem is that they are a little too friendly, at least for my skill. I feel like I can't work them as well, especially going right as I would like. And I mean, it could possibly not even be the iron's fault, but that's kind of my observation. But I'm still rocking them. I'll rock them for a good while longer. They're absolutely great clubs. What else we got? No, that's everything. Oh, so I guess next would be, which I won't do here. I won't make you suffer through that. But I've struggled getting spin so far this season, and it just might be the state of the greens. But I decided to save myself some money. Instead of buying new wedges or a new wedge, I just got what do they call this? A regroover. This was by GolfWorks. I got it from Golf Galaxy. It was $40, I believe, which is pretty expensive. I think you can get them online for like $25. But I'm gonna regroove these and go play tomorrow and see if we can get any more spin. Thanks for watching. Got them at least a little cleaner. We'll do this again. Might even make a little video of the regrooving process, but you can check back later. Have a good day.